Welcome back to Berry Life, bringing you easy and delicious vegan and vegetarian recipes from around the world. Today we're diving into a warm and comforting bowl of goodness, leek butter bean soup. Perfect for cozy nights or when you need a little pick-me-up. It's super easy, so let's get started. It's hard to imagine soup without some type of croutons. I mean, is it even legal to have soup without croutons? Certainly not at the Berry Kitchen. So here we have a hearty French country style bread. We'll cut it into 1-inch cubes. You can also use a hearty Italian or sourdough for this. One of our favorites is a multigrain country style bread that we've used with our roasted tomato soup. Check out the link above. We're making these large cubes, but you can try a smaller cut if you like, or even a different shape, as long as you're having fun. Then transfer them to a foil-lined tray. This one's from our handy-dandy air fryer. Add some olive oil. You don't need a whole lot, just enough to coat the bread lightly. It prevents it from burning, along with salt and pepper for seasoning. Nobody likes a boring crouton. Boring croutons are usually just unseasoned or underseasoned croutons. Then give it a toss and spread it out evenly. Now we're off to the air fryer, where we'll use the bake setting and bake it around 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius, keeping an eye on it to ensure they're not burning. Then 10 minutes before the croutons are done, we'll dip some fresh rosemary in olive oil and toss it into the inferno to toast along with the croutons. What did the bread say to the air fryer? I'm just here for my tan. That's it. GBD. Golden brown and delicious. We'll allow the croutons to cool off, so we don't burn ourselves in the next step. The rosemary smells amazing. We'll take it off the stem by going in the opposite direction, and then break it apart between my hands. The fringe benefit of this is your hands smell like rosemary. Rosemary, thyme, and sage. These earthy herbs are a reminder of autumn, bringing a sense of renewal, warmth, and simple joy, evoking memories of holidays past and family gatherings. Then, taking it to the next level, a little bit of lemon zest. Where the rosemary provides an earthy aroma to the croutons, the lemon zest just brightens up the day. This soup is as much about the aroma as it is taste. That's it. Our rosemary lemon croutons are ready. Now for the soup, we'll need just the basics. Starting with leeks, about 6 of them. We'll use both the whites and the green parts. We'll start by separating the two. Did you know in Wales, leeks are considered a national vegetable? What vegetable is not allowed on cruise ships? Leeks, of course. We'll go ahead and set the greens aside for now while we cut the whites into rings about 3/4 of an inch in length. We're going to keep the rings intact. They'll provide a nice texture and bite in the final product. Look at how beautiful these rings are. Food is as much a visual art as it is about taste, texture, and aroma. Now as for the greens, we want to make sure they're thoroughly cleaned. There could be dirt hiding inside. We'll separate the layers and then run them under water. Since they're a little bit tough or fibrous, we want to cut against the grain and do a fine dice, or even a chiffonade, which are these ribbons. Leek is a really underrated ingredient. They have a subtle aroma and a sweet onion flavor, which makes sense since both onions and leeks are part of the allium family, along with garlic, shallots, and chives. We love cooking with them. Check out the link above to our incredibly creamy and satisfying leek potato soup. Along with the leeks, we'll need 1 red onion. This will bring a spicy element to the bowl. Similar to the greens, we'll go for a thin slice. Not sure exactly what this cut is called, but we like to call it the 1/4 moon slice. It helps the layers separate into these small pieces. The outer layers of the onion contain quercetin, an antioxidant that helps fight inflammation, lowers blood pressure, and helps protect against heart disease and certain cancers, so avoid overpeeling. And for our herbs, we're going with a handful of fresh parsley. Just give it a rough chop. This soup is about bringing simple ingredients together and quickly making a hearty and delicious meal out of it, in the middle of a busy day, week, or weekend. So don't overthink it. And that's all there is to the prep. Alright, time to soup it up. In a large pot over medium heat, we'll add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and allow it to heat up. Then we'll add the red onions and saute until the onions are softened. You can cook them slightly longer if you'd like. This helps the caramelization and brings out their sweetness. Then we'll add the fibrous greens. We're adding these before the whites because they're a little bit tough and chewy, so it's best to give them a little bit more time to cook. I love how the heat brings out the vibrant green color of the leeks here. Once they're cooked down a little, we'll add our rings of leeks and stir. We want to be gentle here because the rings can separate. We like to use a silicone spoon or spatula as they're less likely to cut into any of the leeks. Then we'll add the butter beans. These are lima beans that have been boiled. They'll provide hearty substance and protein to our aromatic bowl of soup. Now we'll also add 4 cups of our homemade vegetable broth. Butter beans originated from Peru, where they're known as limas. They were cultivating them even before corn, along with half a cup of parsley, saving the rest for later. And not to forget the seasoning. We'll add salt and pepper to taste. The vegetable broth has salt, so we'll only add as needed. It's good to add salt a little at a time. It's easier to add than remove. This looks good. We can now cover and bring it to a boil. Once the soup is boiling, we'll allow it to boil for about 5 minutes, or until the leek whites are cooked through. We'll continue being careful as we stir, as the leeks have only gotten more fragile. We can check for doneness with a knife. If you can cut through it easily, it's done. This is perfect. Now we'll turn off the heat and add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You can also add lemon juice if that's what you have. For the full written recipe, check out the video description box below, or visit us at berryberrylife.com. And if you would please rate our recipe, we would greatly appreciate it. It really helps others find our recipes when searching. Now for a taste test. Needs a little bit more salt and pepper. This soup smells amazing, and done in only 20 minutes. That's it. Leek butter bean soup is done. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to follow our channel, where we upload easy and delicious recipes every week. This soup smells amazing. Can't wait to dig in. This recipe is on our regular rotation, and we make tweaks here and there based on our mood or what we have on hand. Like all the best comforting recipes, you have to make it the way you like it. Today we're improvising with some walnuts and a little bit of truffle oil. We've also had it with some spinach and sweet corn. You can enjoy it as it is, or toss it into a blender and puree it. Whatever makes you happy. There you have it, leek butterbean soup. A taste of Wales, or perhaps Europe at large, right in the comfort of your own kitchen. Thank you for watching. Enjoy!